In this morning's Best Bargains, fine furniture and home decor with pedigrees and prices from years gone by. At Olde Chicago Antiques on North Kedzie, shoppers will find treasures from chandeliers to tables and chairs, with most pieces marked down by more than half the price. Chicago Magazine's Best Shops issue said, quote, enter the airplane hangar-sized warehouse of this European antique importer and start hunting for bargains. The business happily sells directly to the public, and on a recent visit, we were stunned at some of the prices. And Joe Pardatillo is owner of Olde Chicago Antiques, and Joe is here this morning to show us why it is a best bargain right here in Chicago. Joe, good morning. Nice to have you here.
Thank you for having us.
First of all, I wonder if you can explain to those of us who don't go antiquing why it is such a passion for so many people.
I think it's a passion because all the pieces are unique, very difficult to find, have a bit of history to go with it, and you can't just go into a store and find them easily. So it's sort of like a treasure hunt as well.
And it is all a conversation piece. You know, every piece here Joe was taking us through. Let's give you a sample of what Joe brought into our studio here this morning, starting with this really pretty magnificent piece over here. This
is a country French dining set. It's made, of course, in France, country French. It's made from oak and chestnut with a parquet top. Has 6 matching chairs. It's made about 1890 to 1905, so it's about 100 years old. And it has built-in leaves, draw leaves they're called. They come out through here. So it houses their own leaves. And this would be really good for seating 6 for the holidays, and if you have a lot of people coming over.
And how much are you selling something like this versus what people would find otherwise?
This set costs $1,650 at Olde Chicago.
Okay. Excellent. And then let's move on. We're going to go sort of across our display over here. Let's talk about this other piece.
This is a wash stand. It's a marble top wash stand. It's from Belgium. Also made around the turn of the century, and has original marble top in perfect condition. 3 beveled mirrors, all in solid oak. And years ago, people would use it for washing in the morning. They'd have a pitcher and bowl, and they'd wash up just like that. Today, our customers, they use these for vanities in a bathroom. So you have the contractor that works for you drill a hole. Very lovely. And check out the price difference that we have on the screen for you, which is tremendous. Now, what about these clocks over here? This clock costs $475. It's a 3-piece set. Comes from France, and when it's a 3-piece set, it's called a garniture set.
Okay.
This particular one is in a red rouge marble with a little statue on the top. It's an inexpensive clock, and we brought that to have the people understand that there's different price ranges.
Oh, okay. And then we actually, speaking of clocks, we do have another one over here sitting on this table. And are these all pretty rare things that you have?
This particular one is very rare, and that's why we brought this one. This one sells for $3,650, $3,650. This one is Mercury Fire gilt, which is real gold gilt onto the bronze clock. It's made about 1840. And it's also a French piece.
So certainly not inexpensive stuff, but boy, for the quality and the bargain that you would get, and when it comes to antiques, you sort of can't beat that. And then a couple more things you want to talk about on the table?
Sure. But also, you know, if you found this clock in a store or at the antique show, it would be $6,000 or $7,000 easily, maybe even $8,000. What here we want to show you now is a this is a Tiffany piece made by Louis Comfort Tiffany, and another one is well done in the Adams pattern. And these pieces are 2 different types of patinas. This is a gilt patina and a silvered patina.
So it feels very heavy. Wow.
The large paper rack is $750 at Olde Chicago.
It's very weighted.
This is $350 at Olde Chicago.
Excellent. Joe, thank you so much for coming in this morning.
You're very welcome.
One of the best bargains right here in Chicago when it comes to antique furniture. We want to show you that Olde Chicago Antiques is located at 3110 North Kedzie Avenue, and there's the phone number that you can call for more information. You can also find more information on our website as well at abc7chicago.com. As we continue Best Bargains Week, we'll be right back after this.
Stop by.